Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bobby and I just wanted to go over my fitness journey. I haven't once really explained the whole story of my complete fitness journey, and I want to let you guys know because we all start somewhere, whether it's sooner, whether it's later. So I just want to share with you guys what my journey was, and maybe it'll motivate you, maybe I can relate to you in some way. I just want to be truthful because it hasn't been easy. So I'm going to just start back from the very beginning, and I'm not going to try to be as serious as I have been because I've tried to record this intro clip like 5 times and I've been like not choking up, but I kind of get emotional just because looking back, I've come so far mentally and physically that it's hard to look back and think that you were in that spot. So I'm going to try to go through this whole story without getting like too serious because I want to be happy. So we're going to start back from the very beginning. Growing up, I was a super active person. I did throughout grade school, I did volleyball, softball, high school, I was doing cheerleading, I was a runner. I was always super active, so I could eat usually whatever I wanted and not worry about weight gain just because, you know, I was always active. About 6 years ago, I feel like my life took a huge left turn. It took a huge left turn. It kind of just turned into like a snowball effect. It just kind of spiraled out of control. So growing up, people would always tell my family that they were like the best family. We were all so loving, like we had such a good relationship. We were all so close. At the end of my high school, my parents decided to split up, and that was like so devastating to me, so devastating to our whole family actually. And I feel like after that happened, it was my senior year in high school, and I was also splitting up with my boyfriend at the time for 4 years, and at the time, you know, it's devastating. I was living with my parents in our childhood house that we grew up in, and all of a sudden it was being put up for sale because they were splitting up. And I wasn't graduated yet, so I had to move in with one of my best friends. Parents happened. Moved out from childhood home. My boyfriend and I had broken up at the time. And after that, it's like the job that I had for like 2 or 3 years, I had quit and started a new job. People at the job were not nice. So I was just, it was leading me into this very, very depressed state. So I would get off work, go to McDonald's. I would literally go into bed and go to sleep after that. Wake up at like 8 o'clock at night. And I just remember being so sad, like all the time. And I started talking to a new guy, and he wasn't a very good person to be around. Like, he was a drinker, a partier, all this type of stuff. So after work, I would go to his house, we would drink, I would eat a ton, and then I'd go home and sleep. And I would literally repeat this cycle every day for probably like a year and a half. And I was abusing substances that I shouldn't have been, and nothing crazy, but to the point where like I noticed that it was becoming a problem. Before you knew it, I woke up and I was like 45 pounds heavier. And to some people that doesn't sound like a lot of weight, but for me it is, just because like I said, throughout high school, throughout my childhood, I've always been very like self-conscious about what I look like and being like skinny, and I always have been active and skinny. So I remember just waking up one day and like crying because I was very depressed, and I was just looking at myself in the mirror and I was like what the heck are you doing? It just made me even more depressed to look at my body. I remember looking at it and just being like, wow, like I feel like crap, I look like crap, like this isn't me. And I tried multiple times to go back to the gym, and it was hard for me because I couldn't stay motivated. I would go like once or twice a week, and I would still be eating pizza, going to McDonald's, eating out all the time, drinking all the time, doing everything that, you know, you're not supposed to do. But for some reason, I just like couldn't snap out of it. Ended up getting out of that unhealthy relationship, and I was like, okay, this is my chance to like start over. This is my chance to be around people who want to like see me succeed. So I literally had like tunnel vision. I was on a mission to get my body back. And at the time, my mind was still very unhealthy. I was still very depressed. There was still a lot of stuff going on in our family. There was still a lot of stuff going on with my ex-boyfriend at the time. There was still a lot of stuff going on. You know, not everything is going to be perfect. So I just remember going to the gym twice a day, like once in the early afternoon and doing cardio, not eating yet, doing cardio, and then going over and doing abs, going home, sleeping, because I was still depressed. Wake up, drink a Red Bull, go back to the gym, do some more cardio, and do some more abs, and start my whole day over. And that was like the routine I was in. So at the gym that I went to at the time, they weighed you, they took your body fat percentage. And when I first started going to the gym, I stepped on the scale and I was like 150. And I think I was like 30% body fat. Like I was pretty high up in body fat. And a week and a half later, they were like, hey, do you want us to check your weight and your body fat percentage? And I was like, yeah, like I've been working out a ton, so I would love to see what it's at. Guys, a week and a half later, 150, I stepped on the scale and I was 127. And I think I was like 15% body fat. And I was like, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I literally just weighed this weight like a week and a half ago, and they're like, oh, something must have been wrong with the scale, but there was nothing wrong with the scale. So I lost a ton of weight. In the first week and a half, I started working out, just doing cardio. Then the next week came along, I was still doing the same exact thing. And guys, I was literally starving myself. Like I literally was skin and bone by the second week of working out. I didn't eat hardly ever. After 2 weeks go by, I'm like, can I get weight again and my body fat percentage taken? And they were like, yeah, sure. So I stepped on the scale and I literally was 118 pounds. I think my body fat percentage was like 10%. I was like, yes, like I only have 5 more pounds to go. And guys, at the time, my family was telling me, they were asking me like, is everything okay? What's going on? My friends, my coworkers, everybody was like, Bobby, like something's going on. What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Like you're looking very, very skinny. All my clothes were baggy. Like I literally had to go and get all new clothes. To me, it was like, I was like, yes, like I got my body back. I'm looking so good. And then I saw this picture. I'll put it up. And I literally had no butt in it. No butt at all. And I was like talking to a guy at the time, and I had just recently like broke it off with him, and I remember him tweeting something about that picture, about me not having a butt and like how skinny I was and like how funny looking I was and all this stuff. And I was like, I was very hurt, but I knew deep down like I didn't look good because I was so skinny. And when I saw that picture, I was like, maybe I am a little bit too skinny. But guys, I was literally starving my body. Starving. Like if I didn't get help from Devin, by the way, my current boyfriend, I probably would be very anorexic. I don't know if that would have lasted forever, but yeah. So that's my background story. I have been heavier before. I have been super skinny before. I've had a very, very unhealthy relationship with food, and I feel like that's why now I track my macros and my calories, just so I know I'm not cheating myself, I'm not under eating, and I'm not overeating. It just is a very good way to know exactly what you're eating, especially when you have problems with food like me. So fast forward a few months after I started realizing that I was super skinny, Devin and I officially started talking, and Devin's like this huge guy. He always has been this big guy that I've known at the gym. And when we first started talking, he was telling me like, you are very skinny and we're going to put some meat on your bones. And I was like, okay, like whatever, as long as I'm toned, as long as I still, you know, I'm skinny. I don't want to be fat. Like that was like my worst fear. Like I don't want to be fat. I don't want to gain weight. And he's like, no, to gain to gain muscle, you're gonna have to gain a few pounds. So I was like, okay, whatever, like I'll trust you because, you know, he looks amazing. So he set up my fitness pal. He took me to the gym once a day for, I think it was like 5 days a week, which I still do. We started lifting weight. He was like, you're done with cardio. You do not need cardio, which was really hard for me to give up at the time just because, you know, it was kind of like an anxiety thing. Like that's what I thought I needed to do. We started training. Guys, I started eating. I think he put me on like 2,000 calories because I was so skinny. I think I was eating like, I think the lowest I got to was like 1,200 calories a day, which is terrible for a girl my height, which is 5'6". Like if I continued to eat that, then I would have shriveled up. Before you know it, I'll put up some pictures. I started to gain weight and I started to gain muscle, and I started posting pictures on Instagram, and I noticed that people were interested in like what I was doing. I am so happy with my weight. I'm like 130 pounds right now. I work out. Right now I'm doing, I did 75 hard in phase 1, so you're working out every day, but I have a much healthier relationship with food. And guys, I want to tell you guys this story because I know if I were to stay depressed in bed, eating McDonald's and ordering pizza and drinking and still going through that cycle, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Not every single day are you going to be motivated to go to the gym, because I know I'm not, but it's just like the habit of going. I feel like when I doubt myself, when I'm like today I really just don't want to go, I feel like those are the most important times to go, is you're training your body to be healthier. And it's so easy to skip a day at the gym, and it's so easy to go lay in bed or go to the drive-thru and get fast food. It's literally so easy. For me, fitness is like all mental. Obviously, once you go to the gym and you start seeing results, like you feel physically amazing and you look amazing. But the gym for me is a mental escape. Like if I'm feeling happy, I go to the gym. If I'm upset about something, I go to the gym. Like it's such a good release to just go to the damn gym and to be healthy, to nourish your body. You want to start, but you just don't know how. Trust me guys, I have been there. I feel like I've been through it all. I don't know where I would be today if I didn't get out of bed, go to the gym, change my diet, change the people I was hanging out with, change the bad habits I was doing. I honestly have no idea where I'd be today. Do what makes you happy. The gym makes me happy. And trust me guys, being motivated is super hard, I think, for anybody. When I don't want to go to the gym, while I'm telling myself I don't want to go to the gym, I'm picking up my shoes, I'm putting on my clothes, and I'm just like already out the door. Like I have no time to just sit back and think like, do I really want to go to the gym today? You just gotta do it. You just gotta freaking do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know it's a little bit random, but I really want to get back into fitness, and like the whole reason I created my YouTube channel was to share my fitness journey. So I'm going to be doing a lot more of these like chit chat talk videos and workout videos, and showing you guys how I do everything to stay fit and active and stay motivated. So if you guys like this video, remember to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.